let's have some fun and talk about some mid-metal bands. Mid-metal bands. Yeah, we're going to talk about some mid-metal bands. What does it mean when I say the word mid? Now, mid is in between good and bad. So, there's no strong emotions one way or the other. It's not trash. There's no Five Finger Death Punch or 6 Feet Under or anything like that, because they would be in the bad category. And there's not going to be any... The bands that I consider good, you know, Iron Maiden, Death, Emperor, stuff like that. There's not going to be any of those bands. We're talking about slap bang in the bloody middle. The mid bands. Now, when I think of a mid band, after I listen to an album, after I listen to a song, even if I see them live, after the whole performance or listening session, I'm just thinking, wow, that was pretty okay. That was very listenable. Those are the words you kind of conjure up when you say the word mid. Mid. Kind of a meme thing, but we're going to fucking do it because it's fun. Now I got a list of painfully mid bands I'm going to talk to you about. The first one popped into my head straight away, and they had an album out recently, good old Machine Head. That's correct. Machine Head is very mid. Mid. Why is that? They're so inconsistent. They have a good album, then a bad album, then a good album, then a bad album, and even on the good albums, a lot of the songs, I listen to them, and after it I'm like, that was good. I don't remember a single fucking thing from it. I remember it being good, I just don't remember anything else. Like, yeah, they have some hits, you know, Davidan, Let Freedom Ring with a Shotgun Blast, I can remember that. Stuff from The Blackening, Burn My Eyes, Burn Your Eyes, whatever it's called. But a lot of the others, I just really can't. I can't. Like, Catharsis was dog shit, and that would be in the terrible category. The Locust one was okay, but I don't remember much from it. Bloodstone and Diamonds was just mid. A lot of their albums are just so mid, you know? Getting the discography as a whole and mixing it into a big pot, it would be the most 50% band you could bloody think of. So Machine Head is 50-50, it's mid. It's one of the most mid bands around. I'm not even getting started on Rob Flynn. There you go, Machine Head. Fucking mid. The next band that instantly popped into my head, Devil Driver. Some okay singles. Clouds Over California, that's stuck in my head sometimes, but I remember seeing Devil Driver live, and I remember halfway through the set thinking, are all these songs the same? I'm getting no emotion from any of it. I'm just listening. I'm headbanging. I'm not having a bad time. I'm not having a good time. I'm just at the barrier, just like, I remember them being better? I don't know. There's something about Devil Driver where just every album has a similar sound, has a similar feel. It's all very painfully mid. It's just run-of-the-mill groove metal, if you want to call it that. It's very in the same category as Machine Head, but I'll give Machine Head a bit more credit. Some of the songs stick out a lot more, and some of the albums are a bit better, whereas Devil Driver is just like a flat line the whole way through. It's just so average, you know? Talk about the most average metal band around. Devil Driver is the most average metal band around. I can't fathom someone saying that Devil Driver is their favourite band. It would blow my mind. I would go insane. I hope to meet one of you. Prove Questy wrong. But yeah, Devil Driver, just fucking mid. Next up, Bullet for My Valentine. That's right. Another one of these sad boy emo band. I liked Bullet for My Valentine. You know, I still do. They're not in the trash pile. They're in here in the mid pile. But after the Poison, they just kind of nosedived, and ever since then, every album I've listened to has not been bad. It's just been very mediocre. And the singles, and I'm like, okay, it's got some cool guitar parts. I still like his vocals. They still bring it live. But the songs are just, I don't know. It's like a one album wonder band. Scream Aim Fire's pretty good, I guess, but I don't know. Even that, there's a lot of songs in it which are just very forgettable. And they try, you know, I do like the style, and I do like the debut. I think it's a really good metalcore debut. But after that, they're the most mid metalcore band around. And I could put a lot of metalcore on here, because I'm not a big fan of it. Like Architects, every song from Architects I listen to, sounds okay, I guess. It's not my style, so I can't really judge it, but Bullet was my style. I love The Poison. I listened to Scream Aim Fire quite a bit. But yeah, they just took a nosedive, and they've just been so mid ever since. So I'm going to put that aside and just talk about the rest of their albums. So yeah, Bullet for My Valentine, painfully mid. What is next? Oh, I'm going to piss people off with this one. Let's go a bit spicier. We haven't been spicy yet. These have just been kind of lame takes. Obituary. Death metal classic Obituary is the most mid death metal band around. That doesn't mean bad. Now, I listened to every single Obituary album. I've ranked them. I like them all. None of them are fantastic. Even Cause of Death, even Slowly We Roll, they're not fantastic. They're pretty good. Okay, they're pretty good albums compared to some of the others. Like, compared to Scream Bloody Gore, it ain't fucking shit, boy. But every other album, I don't know, they are consistent, I'll give them that. It's similar to Cannibal Corpse, but I feel like Cannibal Corpse has higher highs. Obituary is just running on the same level the entire career, and it's a good level, I guess. It works for them, but it's just kinda lackluster, bit mediocre. I listen to every album and I'm just kinda like, yeah, it sounds like death metal. Cookie cutter death metal sounds okay. I mean, I'd much rather be listening to Morbid Angel, Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, any other death metal band. Now, live, again, seen them live, great stuff, but I'm just talking about record-wise, they are just the most mid death metal band. Sorry, some people can say Deicide is, some people say Cannibal Corpse is. I disagree, but hey, entitled to your own opinion. Now, let's piss off some deathcore people, because Lorna Shore is very mid. You're surprised I didn't put it in trash? I don't think they're trash. You know? I kind of liked the album of CJ, one of the ones before that I listened to it, and I thought it was pretty good. And then Will Ramos came in, and I thought his vocals are pretty damn good. He's a very good vocalist. I'll give you that. He's kind of got like a blackened edge as well. Though I still liked CJ's a little bit more. But yeah, I liked Will. And the albums I listened to, they're heavy. You know, they got some spunk in them. But they're just nothing to write home about. It's all just the blackened screams, the low gutturals, the breakdown. Every single song is the same. Listen to one, listen to all. You know, to the Hellfire and stuff, yeah, it's impressive. But then I listen to every other song they've done, and it's the fucking same shit. It's all the same. It's not bad. It's just not fantastic. I've seen them live twice. I've seen Lorna Shore live twice. And both times I've come out of it going, well, he sounds good, but the songs leave much to be desired. So, there you go. I feel like they are very, very mid, especially for a deathcore band. I like deathcore. I actually do. I don't hate it. I love Infinite Annihilator. I think the songs are funny and fun. Carnifex, pretty damn good, and Whitechapel is fantastic. But Lorna Shore is just kind of... They're okay. They're there. They are there. There you go. Again, Sleep Token. I don't hate Sleep Token. Let's talk about Sleep Token. I'll throw it here. I don't hate Sleep Token, but again, they'd be in here as well if they're considered metal. Mixing the fusions of like R&B and fucking jazz and metal all together. And the vocals are very good. Vessel's vocal. But again, just boring. Snore Token, like at the end of it. I am asleep. The name is apt, Sleep Token. I am asleep at the end of listening to an album. And it's not a bad album. You know, Take Me to Eden or whatever it's called. And the one before that and the newest one, they're not bad. They're just boring. Painfully mid. These are painfully mid albums and songs, and I can kind of get the hype if it's new to some people who don't like metal, but for people who are into metal, I don't understand. It's just kind of mid. It's meh. It's there. So there you go. Those are some bands I think are painfully mid. Let me know down in the comments below bands you consider argue against my picks. Rabble. Tell me why Obituary shouldn't be here. And we'll see you again on another... I feel like I'm blending into the couch. We've got the same fucking greyness. See you again in another Quest for Metal.